Hello there, it's Caleb the Book Flipper here. Several of you have been asking about the spreadsheet method I use for uploading books to Amazon, and I want to show that to you briefly here and see if it's something that'd be of interest to you. If it is, drop me a line at thebookflipper@gmail.com, and I'm happy to send you this listing file over. All I've done is I've basically taken Amazon's inventory loader form and I've made it just a little more user-friendly, a little simpler to use, and I'll show you a couple other tips and tricks I use along the way to speed up the process. Listing books is unfortunately a necessary evil when it comes to running a book business. Scouting them is the fun part, but listing them takes a lot of time to prep and to run through and just the workflow in general. So we tried to speed that up a little bit. The way we've set it up, and I've got it set up where I've hired some scouters, I've hired some listers, so I can put names in here to track how much I owe them. If I'm just listing books myself, like we are in this case, you can just put your supplier here. In this case, it's Goodwill Lakewood. You can use whatever kind of code system you'd like, just so you can track your source and know how profitable it is. I've got myself as the lister. Item number is 1. If I've already listed a bunch of books this year, I'm going to start with whatever item number that is. So if I've already listed 100, we'd start with 101. The date code for me, I use this and I can plug it into my repricer later just to make sure that I'm repricing books. After 3 to 6 months, I'll start letting a repricer take over some controls there. Otherwise, I price very carefully and try and let them run on their own until they start getting older. In this case, it's just Jan 16 since we're in January of 2016. The cost per book, you can again enter that up here. In this case, it's going to be 99 cents a book. Everything over here to the right, you're just going to enter in if you're using the accounting data. So the way this works is you're going to, I've got a Bluetooth or just a regular USB scanner plugged into my computer, and I can scan the barcodes. And that's what you're going to do first. So I'll hold one up here, it'll pop up. I've got a copy here of Talk Like Ted. It's pulling the scouter, or in this case the supplier, right down for me. It's going to fill in as we go. It's got the cost, it's got the item number. And what it's doing is it's building a SKU in the background. So if we go over to the inventory loader form, this is the way I do my SKUs. I've got my source, I've got the lister, I've got the date code, I've got my cost, which is 99 cents, and the item number, in this case, is 1. The reason it has a couple leading zeros here is just so it's easier to find the stickers at the end of this process. So once I've done that, I've got an Amazon link that just builds up for me. That way I can easily just run over to Amazon and find this book. If more than one copy pop up, we're going to have to use the ASIN rather than the ISBN. In this case, I've only got one picture, one listing. We're good to go. Go ahead and click the offers and figure out where I'm going to price this. I've got the Keepa extension built right in so I can easily take a quick look at the sales history, and it's already set for 3 months. I can see Amazon's price, which is $9.51, and I can scroll down and see the regular prices, or I can click on Prime and just see the Prime prices. In this case, the rank is excellent. It's right around 500 to 600, which is phenomenal, so it's selling multiple copies a day, if not multiple copies an hour. I'm going to price this very close to Amazon's price, and I've got a very good condition book. I'll probably come in at $8.95. So once you've got your data, you can run back over. If it is a textbook, you can put the letter Y here, and that'll add a textbook tag into my SKU. I just put TXTBK for textbook. That way I can come back later and reprice it during textbook season. In this case, this book is not a textbook. I'm going to leave that alone. ASIN is not necessary because there's only one copy that showed up when I clicked on my link. So all that's left to do is sales rank, and again, I love to track my data. If you can't measure it, you can't manage it. And so again, you don't necessarily have to do this, although if you want to build your own data and track your sales rank and how many of them sell and just get a better idea for setting your own buying criteria, I strongly suggest that you do that. In this case, we're going to price at $8.95. I've only got one of these books. If it was more, I could easily change it. The condition, rather than using the number system that the inventory loader form uses, we're just going to use the standard Amazon description. So in this case, VG for very good. And then the description, I've got software, it's called ATEXT, A-T-E-X-T. It's only $5 for a subscription, and I would strongly recommend it. And you can just simply type in this case, I use B3 for my very good condition books, and it just throws in a description for us. If any of this is not accurate, I can easily change it. Let's say it had some markings, I could remove that and describe it accurately. But 90% of the time it's accurate. I'm ready to go. I can just speed on to the next listing. And if that's the case, I'll set the book aside, and we're going to label these at the end. Okay, so again, we'll scan a book. I've got a copy of Scary Close here. Again, all the same data before showed up on the left, and unless it's changed, I'll just leave it alone. We're going to click on the Amazon link. Again, only one copy shows up, so the ISBN will work just fine for us. Looking at my sales rank, again, it's phenomenal, right around 4,000s. And our prime listings, we've got Amazon at $16.50, that's our ceiling. I like to drop the dollar value by 1, so I'm going to price in the 15 somewhere. And again, because the rank is so good, I'll probably come in at $15.95. So again, a sales rank of 4,000, and I just can abbreviate, and the software will manage it from here, or the Excel document will. So 4,000. Again, my price is going to be $15.95. I've got one of them. This is in good shape. It's got some light markings, so that's going to be B5 for the ATEX software. So again, it calls out that it has a few markings and or highlighted sentences. I'm good with the description. Off we go. So you can see once you get in a rut, it's very simple, very straightforward to do. I've got a next book here. It's a Harvard Business Review book on managing yourself. Again, we're going to click the Amazon link. And in this case, we see 2 copies. So for whatever reason, someone else has put another listing in here. Sometimes you can try and price off the higher one, and I've had some success doing that. I like to go price on the one that it more likely is. So I'll look for the more offers and the one that Amazon's on the listing. In this case, it's this one. So we're going to click through. Before we go anywhere else, your ASIN is right up here in the item's URL, and it's the first 10-digit number. Usually it's just a 10-digit ISBN, but occasionally it'll have a letter in front, and that's okay. We're just going to copy that. We're going to run back over to the spreadsheet, and we're going to drop that in here. What this is doing is it's ensuring that we list on the right product page. If we didn't do this step, and we try and upload just the ISBN, Amazon wouldn't know which listing it is, and we'd get an error. So again, if there's more than one copy, make sure you come up and grab the ASIN and copy that into the spreadsheet. That will save you a lot of headache moving forward. Again, you can see very good sales rank. It's right around 11,000 right now. The book is priced at $4 plus 4 shipping for merchant fulfilled, so about $8. And Prime, we can get just a little bit more than that. Again, Amazon's our ceiling at $13.80. Because the rank is so good, this book is in very good condition. It looks unread. We're going to go ahead and price it $12.95. So again, we've got what we need, 11,000 sales rank. Again, we'll just abbreviate that 11K. Our price is going to be, I believe, $12.95. And if you ever are in doubt, you can just run right back over and check it. Again, Amazon's on the listing, as we could see there, for $13.80. So $12.95 will be the price that we come in at. So $12.95 is good. Again, I've got a very good condition, and B3 is my shortcut for that. So again, you can see it's very easy to list these, and you can just work right through it as fast as you can do it. One more book here just to show you, a copy of Miracle Morning. And let's just say for kicks that this price, let's say it was $1.50. We can just plug that in here, and all future books we list are going to come in at $1.50 until we change it back over. So we try and make it as simple as possible just to work through the workflow. Again, click our Amazon listing. We've only got one title, which is great. Still a very popular book. You can see the sales rank is right around 300. And Amazon's the only prime on the listing for $17.96. I'm going to come in at $16.95. So again, a sales rank of roughly 300, and round numbers are okay. Our price is going to be $16.95. And again, I'm in very good condition. B3, yep, off we go. All right, so that's how the listing process works. You can just go down as many books as you have. You can see how many you're going to be shipping just to get an idea of how many you're doing in an hour, if you like to track that sort of thing. What this is going to do, it's going to feed the inventory loader form. So this is the spreadsheet that Amazon's got set up. I've got it automatically where it's set up to do Amazon Prime. It's using the product ID, which is the ISBN in most cases, although in the one case where we use the ASIN, it did factor that in properly, and you can see that we referenced the ASIN. It's got my pricing, it's got the condition. When you're listing Prime, you don't have to worry about quantity. That's only on the shipping file. So all you have to do is export this as a text file and upload this back to Amazon, and your work is done for listing them. And then when you go create your shipping plan, you can put your plan's name here, drop your own address in here, and then again, it built the shipping plan for you based on what we put into the input tab. So you can simply export this as a text file as well, upload that to the shipping column, and voila, your work is done. If you are a nerd or you like to track your business, I do have a very nice accounting system set up. I'm happy to share the listing file for free. The accounting system took several days actually to create, so I probably want to sell that for a few dollars. If you're interested in the accounting or you're interested in the listing software, just drop me an email, thebookflipper@gmail.com. And I'd be happy to send that to you. We can talk over pricing or make sure you're up to speed if you're interested in the accounting portion of it. Any questions? Let me know. Otherwise, feel free to drop me a line. Thanks for watching.